it's me. And today I'm gonna talk about being normal. I would say I'm talking from my own experience, but let's be serious. Farther from being normal than pigs from flying. Anyway, I looked up in the dictionary what is normal actually is, because that's what you do when you don't know what something actually means. And in the Oxford Dictionary they said normal is something ordinary or something expected. And then I was like, expected by who? But then it depends on the culture and on the country and even on the different families. Different things are normal in different countries. Different things are normal in different families. I think a year ago I've seen a story in Reddit. Right, prepare is very good. It's not that good. I thought it's funny. And I've seen a story and one guy in his family, they had a poop knife, right? It's a knife that you keep in the toilet and it's quite grim. It's for when your turd is way too big, so you cut it in the multiple pieces, then your toilet can flush better. It was normal in his family, and he was very surprised to find out that it's not actually a thing in other people's families. So is normal even valid? So logically thinking then, normal is subjective, meaning it depends on everyone personally. And it's like taste. And you can't judge people for acting, behaving, dressing differently, speaking differently, thinking differently than you. Because normal is subjective. Different things are normal in different countries. So let's say British tourists in Asia, right? They wouldn't be classified as normal because they would be behaving normally according to them, according to the British standards, but they wouldn't be behaving normally according to Asian standards. So in the local people's eyes, they would be like, oh my god, they're so weird. But in the British tourist eyes, they would be like, oh, I'm just behaving normally. What's wrong? Why is everyone staring at me? Because as far as they know, they are acting normally. You see what I'm trying to say? Being normal, it depends what are you comparing. And the same goes for gender and sexuality. Just because someone has different gender or identifies as different gender and has a different sexuality, it doesn't mean they're not normal. It just means you are both different. And I feel society doesn't really comprehend this statement. Being different is not normal. Shut up. The problem is that people started generalizing the word normal, and now it's like, oh, you are different than me. Sorry. You are different than me, so I'm gonna judge you and I'm gonna hate you and I'm gonna deny your existence because the only right thing that exists in the world is how I behave and how I act, and it's just, you are not normal. Like, what doesn't even make sense? You don't even make sense, people. Another thing is, why do people and society think that comparing people is okay? And it starts from the very little age. Like, how many of you had parents or guardians saying, oh, why can't you act like your friend? He's so nice behaved and look at you. Or teachers comparing different grades. Like, you can't do that. Everything from perceiving how the world is and forming your opinions depends on your childhood experiences and your upbringing. Some kids will have a great support system and loving parents at home, and other kids will have no support at all and abusive parents. Or maybe they're just more sensitive what being told to them. Maybe they react differently. Maybe they take everything a bit more personally because of their past experiences. All these things will impact their behavior and their learning process and their reaction. So it just doesn't make sense that you compare people or compare kids. Not that kids are not people, but you know. I really like this picture I've seen when I was a teenager. This one. And you can see multiple animals standing, and the guy sitting on the desk says, I just need to check, what does it say? For fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree, right? And then you have monkey, what is it? A bird, monkey, penguin, elephant, fish, seal, and the wolf, right? So naturally, monkey will be super good at climbing the tree. And bird, well, gonna be good at appearing at the top of the tree because it can just fly. But then imagine elephant, how the fuck elephant can climb the tree? Or the wolf, or the fish. That doesn't make them less of an animal, doesn't make them worse. No, this test, and to be honest, the whole school system in the whole world is so generalized. And it goes just in one way, kind of. So yeah, monkey is good at climbing the tree, but the fish is good at swimming. And monkey shit at swimming, I think. I don't think monkey can swim. But it doesn't mean they're worse than each other, you know? They're just different. And it's okay. Because of comparing, people started putting themselves down. And as an adult, you maybe can see the whole picture and be like, oh, it doesn't really make sense. You can't compare like me and my colleague because like they had a better family, or they have better environment right now and I don't, and it's okay. It doesn't mean I'm worse. But if the kid starts putting themselves down, that's the problem. Kids' brains can't comprehend and they can't see the whole picture. They're just kids, you know? They have no life experience. Their brains are not capable to see the whole picture yet. And so they will start wondering, oh, why my classmate get praised a lot and why do they get a good grade and I don't? It means I'm shit. They will think it's only theirs and theirs fault. And that's when you get 12, 10-year-olds having massive depression and anxiety problems. It's not okay. And it can go even further. One of my friends tried to end her life when she was 9. 9! Why children are so sad. And then you start thinking something wrong with society, and yes. And I'm not blaming society for everything, but I mean, we live in society, so, you know, it's like 95% of how society is and how people behave. That's the main problem. Let's normalize being weird and acting differently. Because people are different. And also, why would you want to be like someone, like everyone else? Why would you want to be normal? Look the same like the person on the street and think the same like someone on telly. Free yourself, people. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. And if your environment thinks it's not normal, don't change yourself, change your environment. And don't forget that no one is normal. Everyone is weird. The only difference that some people pretend to be normal. They pretend in order to fit in. And the more people are pretending, the worse it gets. Then you get the snowball effect. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. Have an itchy foot. What does it mean? When you have itchy palms, I know the money's coming. Hopefully something similar. And then there are us. People who refuse to pretend. People who speak their minds and don't care what other thinks. Us. Chunks of pineapples. And we will change the world, my chunks. We will start the new era. Year of being yourself. Era of no pretending. Era where they are free, we are free to do whatever we want and to be whoever we want to be. Era with no judgment. Era of freedom. Era of people being themselves. So if you like this video and you want to see more, press like and press subscribe. Never know what to do. Press subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell button because you don't want to miss my videos, obviously. And I'll see you next time, hopefully soon. Bye!